Could hundreds of accused inmates be released from St. Louis's jails next week? Activists who want to close the jail known as the Workhouse hope so, but city leaders say that will not happen. News 4 investigative reporter Lauren Traeger explains.
These conditions are unconstitutional and inhumane.
Inez Bordeaux spent 1 month in 2016 in St. Louis's Workhouse jail. Now she advocates for shutting it down.
It's infested with rats and roaches. There's black mold growing on the walls. There's leaks from everywhere. We all know that there's no air conditioning.
She and others gathered Wednesday enlisting the help of big business Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream. They protested the city's cash bail system, they say, which has been keeping people behind bars simply because they cannot pay up. Yesterday, a federal judge made a key ruling about cash bail in the city, ordering new hearings for hundreds of detainees. If they don't get them, the court said they would be released.
Huge impact. It's going to mean so much for so many poor, so many black people living in the city right now.
But Public Safety Director Jimmy Edwards says there will not be a mass exodus from the jails.
There are certain people that need to be locked up in the city of St. Louis. They don't have the ability to assimilate in our communities based upon their behaviors.
He says cash bail should be considered on a case-by-case basis. He says he'd consider closing the Workhouse, but not at the expense of public safety.
Anytime you have an old facility that is not a modern facility, then that facility causes us problems. I'm interested in looking at it, but we certainly cannot close a facility and not have a plan or not have a second facility to house people that need to be locked up.
As for Ben & Jerry's,
I like Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I don't like the fact that he thinks that he can influence anybody in the city of St. Louis.
There are two separate federal lawsuits here, one involving cash bail, the other involving conditions inside the Workhouse. Certainly no end in sight to these legal battles, and we will keep following it. I'm Lauren Traeger, News 4.